Wow.
Wow. Okay,
What's
wow.
up, everybody?
Hey,
How's
everybody.
it going? Welcome back to Find Your Beach.
It's a Patreon episode.
Is it a Patreon episode?
It is a Patreon episode.
Wow. Okay.
It's a quick turnaround Patreon episode. This is probably, besides like Patreon episodes that are late and we just record and put them up ourselves, this is the quickest turnaround we've ever had at Park Studios.
Wow. And we just got basically off
Stage.
We got off stage, but we also got off Zoom with some of you earlier tonight, the VI Beaches.
Yeah.
We had a nice VI bistro.
Jesus.
Andy had to leave early because he had a spot, and he missed Patrick Hughes. Patrick Hughes came in. It was 3 dudes in the VI bistro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he had a show in a park.
no, I had a show at New York Comedy Club.
He was jerking off in a park, you guys.
That's a show. I got paid. What are you talking about?
And I'm sorry, Patrick, that he missed
Patrick, I wanted to hang.
your entrance. But he did. He needed to bring some money in. So,
Yeah.
you know, Patrick is in finance. Patrick has money, Andy.
I just, Patrick can offer to meet me in the park and I'll jerk off for him.
Okay.
I basically paid off our Sling bill tonight,
Thank God.
2 shows.
You know how often we watch Sling.
I actually do watch Sling quite a bit when there's A, something newsworthy, and B, any kind of sporting event.
Right. I watched the election on Sling.
We watch lots of stuff,
I was calling the election. I had boards.
Dude, you
You
were
know, I had
intense.
graphs.
I think it made me want you to be on some kind of political show. If anybody's watching that's like casting the next election countdown, cast Rosebud. She'll be great for it. I mean, if you need
Get me
comedic
6
relief.
Red Bulls, 4 whiteboards, and about 17 magic markers.
Yeah, it was like watching what's that lady that runs Vanity Fair?
I have no idea. How would I know that? I can't believe you know that.
She's like a celebrity. Anyways, it doesn't matter. She's got like bangs and she's always wearing sunglasses. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, it doesn't matter. You just said she runs Vanity Fair. She
Anyways,
has bangs and sunglasses.
it was like, deadline night. It was like you had to get an issue out. You were like, yes, this is it.
Yeah. I'm running the election now.
Yeah.
I put on my sunglasses for those of you who are listening from home.
You got kind of you look like you should be in a band in the 80s kind of.
Hell yeah.
Like you're in the Cars.
Cherry bomb or whatever the fuck.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Something that was weird today was
I was really scared I was going to get the words wrong. Is it cherry bomb?
Yeah,
It
I
is.
think so.
Okay, cool.
But I was saving that old man's life.
Uh-huh.
And then I sat back down in the car, and by the way, I'm not joking. We did have to pull over because an old man. Turned out he was just drunk, but
Yeah, he wasn't. Andy held some.
I held
held a wet rag against his forehead.
Yeah, I held an old drunk's head in my lap while he just kind of came back from alcohol poisoning for a minute.
Yeah.
But the second the ambulance showed up, he was like, fuck, I don't want to go to the hospital.
I know. I was sitting in the car just going, God, this guy's going to be so pissed when he wakes up in the hospital. God.
He didn't look good. His dick was out, too. I didn't tell you that part.
His dick was out?
Yeah, at first his dick was out.
Why didn't you take a picture?
Of his dick?
Yeah.
Because I have boundaries.
Okay.
But we got back in the car, and the news was on, and they just started talking. I guess there was a shooting in San Diego.
Yeah.
But, like, they literally said this mass shooting. Like, it was like a storm. That's how
Yeah.
they report mass shootings now.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, hey, if you're driving through the Dallas area, you're going to want to avoid Arlington because there is an active shooter.
Yeah.
Take the 425. And it's like, what?
I know.
Like, we can't avoid tornadoes, but I don't know. Maybe not everybody should be able to buy AR-15s? Nah, let's all get AR-15s.
Yeah. That's Texas, baby.
Dude, I sound like a nerd right now.
You
We
sound
all
like
deserve
a fucking
guns.
loser. I'm buying a gun tonight.
I did look at a gun today.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, through my auction websites. There was a gun sale.
What?
And I was like, maybe I'll buy this fucking crazy James Bond rifle.
No,
It was
you
cool.
won't.
It looked cool.
You were not going to do that.
I'm going to hide it under the
It was
bed.
probably an antique gun.
It wasn't.
It probably doesn't even work.
It was fucking badass. It looked like I could take on some Russian commandos.
Uh-huh.
And by that, I mean accidentally shoot myself. Mm-hmm. You know.
And the dogs.
Yep.
And me. We would all be dead.
I'm just high
Because
on coke.
you-
I have a tie tied around my head.
High on coke. You wouldn't be high. You'd be sober trying to figure out how to put a bullet in that thing.
I love
And
how you
your
think
whole face would be blown off.
I constantly do man things. I'm constantly fixing things. I'm constantly going camping. I deal with the car. I deal with all sorts of stuff.
Reading the New Yorker.
Sorry that I'm a man
Enjoying
and an
European
intellectual.
films.
Sorry.
Yep.
And then you're like, you would know how to shoot a gun.
You know what bothers me,
Who
Andy,
shot a
is that
gun?
you literally think that you're like the Dos Equis guy. Like in your head, you are the
I am
most
the Dos
interesting
Equis
man
guy.
in the world,
I'm
and you're
pretty
not.
interesting. I'm pretty interesting.
You're fine. You're a fine level of interesting.
You're so fucking
You're not
wrong.
the Dos Equis guy.
You talk about constantly about how I know everything and I've done everything, and it's annoying to you because all you've eaten is mozzarella sticks. That's all you've ever
I like
done.
mozzarella sticks. I know what I like.
That's all you've ever done is you've sat in a room eating mozzarella sticks. That's it.
You have IBS.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it doesn't matter, but
You have a weak gastrointestinal system.
it's because I'm stressed out about the world because I know so much.
Oh shit, I was gonna read the reviews, but I forgot this is a Patreon episode,
Yeah, don't
so
do
never
that.
mind.
Don't waste those people's time.
You're right. I don't want to waste your guys' time with these plebes. Can I talk about something that I'm really excited about?
Sure.
Also, can I say one thing that I didn't say in the car earlier because I was like, I don't want to be a bad person right now. But you did promise today that you would help me with my pilot. Like I was like, hey, can I get a little hand with this? And you did help me. But first we did about like 4 hours of errands. We went to the storage unit. We went to Wegmans. And then on the way back, Andy was like, oh, and I also need to save this drunk man with his dick out.
You said
He
pull
pulls-
over.
No, I didn't. I never said pull over. I never said that.
Oh, well.
I was
maybe
like, is that guy
just-
okay? And then you leaned out the window and you were like, hey, is he all right? Do you guys need an ambulance?
That's
and
too
then
loud.
you pulled over
They're
and
gonna
then
have
you
to fix that in post.
jumped out of the car. We were at a bus stop, by the way, and a bus was literally pulling up to get more passengers,
Yeah, I
and
get
we
it.
were in the bus lane. And I had to jump over into the driver's seat, which was fine because you were a hero. And
This is like Rosebud is annoyed when people have to help other people.
I wasn't annoyed.
She was like,
I just thought, oh, thank God, he found something else to do. Another errand.
literally, we left at like
I'm glad you did it. I thought
the
you were.
whole thing took an
Listen
hour and
to
a
me.
half.
Listen, it's a great thing that you did that, and you are a good man, and you deserve the Nobel Peace Prize, Andy. Okay? You're a good person.
This is
Look
what
at
I
me.
don't like.
Look at me.
I don't like you.
What do you mean you don't like
I
me?
don't like you.
This is what I don't like. I don't like you.
See, you're making it
This is
sound
what I don't like. I don't
I
like
was
you.
like, hey, before we do your pilot, I have to go do these errands. I just had one errand to do, and I had to do it. It
No,
was
you
like-
did. You had. You threw in another errand, and then you threw in another one because you love errands. You love to do them. You got to admit that you love errands.
I don't.
You do. You fill your day with them.
You never buy replacement nicotine lozenges because you started vaping again,
No,
but you never
I
buy.
vaped for one day. It was a relapse, and I'm sorry to God and to myself.
You never buy new vape or nicotine things. So I always have to be the one who's like, we're out of these. Like, we have to go buy them.
You could actually just Amazon them.
Okay, well, do we ever buy any of our addictions before we need them?
You do all the time.
Not
I
anymore?
don't.
Okay, so anyways, you can Amazon them. Second,
I never buy replacements because we're never out. Because you're always like, we can't go out, we can't be out of them, so I'm gonna go buy more. But I'm like, we have 3 bottles. I have 4 bottles in my purse right now. 4 bottles of nicotine lozenges.
how'd you get 4?
They're just laying around the house because you bought so many replacements.
We're not actually out. You just keep on taking them. This is
No.
what she does with everything. She takes everything and then she's like, "Oh, did you want that thing that you bought?"
Yeah.
Anyways, and I had to go to storage. And then we were by Wegmans. I was literally in Wegmans for 15 minutes. Okay, we stayed up till 5 last night. I let you sleep till noon. I got up and I fed the dogs, walked the dogs, and I took the dogs
Oh,
to.
your life's so hard, Andy.
But don't act like
Your
you.
life's so hard. Why
You
can't I
did-
make fun of you? Why
What?
can't I make fun of you
Why
for
can't
loving
I-
errands?
Why can't I defend myself against
Because
my...
you sit here and you do this whole thing where you've literally like built a fucking case against me
Yep.
when I don't even know I'm fucking on trial.
You're guilty.
No, just